ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor.
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you've found it. There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away. Splendid. Now, cast Evanesco on those chairs.
The vanishing spell, Evanesco, circle, Lumos. Triangle button. Assign top. Circle button. Assign right. Cross button. Assign bottom. Square button. Assign left.
Lumos.
Circle, Lumos. Triangle button, R2 button. Hold.
Excellent work. You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on. Where in Merlin's name is that elf?
Expelliarmus. Incendio. Accio.
Is that... Goodness. My old school bag. I wondered where that had got to. I can't believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deke.
Yes, Professor.
Dear me. Can't you keep it down? Some of us are trying to rest.
Expelliarmus. Accio. Expelliarmus. Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks.
An intruder! Stop them! No, not... that's not helpful, you worthless pile of tin!
Bit offended the room.
Expelliarmus! Incendio! How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here? What was that? Was that a golden snitch?
Perhaps you should summon your wits and find out.
Accio! I hope that house elf can find us in there. Yikes! Careful!
Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deek will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deek was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deek was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deek is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deke's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with. I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed.
You have unlocked the desk of description. Use it.
This will be more useful when I have something to identify.
You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
Nothing to identify. For now, at least. I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might...
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you. Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in...
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potion station and potting table. You should find both familiar since...
Circle Lumos. Utility. Allows you to see in dark areas. Confringo. Dam. Arresto momentum. Lumos. Altering conjuring spell. Transfiguration. Conjures items into triangle button. Assign top. R2 button. Conjuration. Circle button. Exit. Small scientific potions station. Potions station budget. 0 out of 1. Complete more quests to increase conjuration budget in the room of potions station budget. 1 out of 1. Resources required. Moonstone. 50 out of 2. Small botanical potions station. Small scientific potions station. You have reached your budget for this type of item. Blue. Square button. Conjuration. Potions station budget. 1 out of 1. Complete more quests to increase conjuration budget in the room of requirement. Small scientific potions station. Small botanical potions, yellow. Square, default. Yellow, white, red, purple, pink. Potions station budget. 0 out of 1. Resources required. Moonstone. 52 out of 2. L1 button R1 button. Rotate object. L2 button. Hold, disable snapping. Circle button. Backslash, hold, exit. Object not inside playable space. Object not inside playable space. Selected space is currently occupied. Object not inside playable space. Object not inside playable space. Potions station budget. 1 out of 1. Resources required, purple. Potions station budget. 0 out of 1. Resources required. Potions station budget. 1 out of 1. Resources required. Moonstone. 50 out of 2. Triangle button. Undo. L1 button R1 button. Rotate object. L2 button. Hold, disable snapping. Circle button. Backslash, hold, exit. Object not inside playable space. You have reached your budget for this type of item. You have reached your budget for this type of item. Pink. Green. Blue. Black. Object not inside playable space. Selected space is currently occupied. You have reached your budget for this type of item. Potions Station. Empty. Circle button. Wigan Weld Potion. Aids in healing and restores a bit of the drinker's health. Brewing time. 15s. Yield. 1 bottle. L3 button. Destroy Potion. Wigan Weld Potion. Empty. Circle button. Back. Focus. Edgeoris.
I don't have anything for this at the moment.
Conjuration. Furniture. Herbology. Small. Botanical. Scientific potting table. Gothic potting table with a small potting table budget. 0 out of 1. Complete more quests to increase conjuration budget in the room of requirement. Gothic potting table with a small pot. A Gothic potting table perfect for growing a plant that requires a small pot. Resources required. Moonstone. 50 out of 2. Gothic potting table with a small pot. L1 button R1 button. Rotate. Conjuration. Gothic potting table. Gothic potting. Gothic chopping. Gothic pot. Gothic choppings. Gothic potting table with a small pot. Wall hangings. Utility. Scientific. Desk of description. Desk of description budget. 1 out of 1. Desk of description. A desk which can be used to identify unknown pieces of gear and their properties. Black. Blue. Green. You have reached your budget for this type of item. You have reached your budget for this type of item. Conjuration. Potions. Potions. Small botanical small eclectic potions station budget. 1 out of 1. Complete more quests to increase conjuration budget in the room. Small Gothic potions station. You have small scientific potions station.
This will be more useful when I have something to identify.
Conjuration. Circle button. Rugs. Rug. Medium scientific rug. Rugs. Furniture. Scientific cabin. Decoration. Large armillaries. Room of require. Room. House elves and mistress. Room of seasonal decorations. Season. Statues. Whooper tables. Decorated herbology. Potions. Small scientific potions station. Small scientific potions station budget. 1 out of 1. Complete more quests to increase conjuration budget in the room of requirement. Small scientific potions station. A small scientific potions station with one burner for brewing potions. Resources required. Moonstone. 50 out of 2. Small scientific potions station. L1 button R1 button. Rotate object. L2 button. Hold, disable snapping. Circle button. Backslash, hold, exit. Object not inside playable space. Object not inside playable space. Object not inside playable space. You have reached your budget for this type of item. You have reached your budget for this type of item. Small botanical potions station. You have reached your budget for this type of item. Small eclectic potions station. Small gothic potions station. You have small scientific potions station. Conjuration. Potions station. Small botanical potions station budget. Small eclectic potions station. Small gothic potions station. Conjuration. Small gothic potions station. Potions station budget. 1 out of 1. Complete more quests to increase conjuration budget in the room of requirement. Conjuration. Gothic hopping pot. Wall hangings. Conjuration.
Accio.
Circle but Lumos. Utility. Lumos. Triangle button, R2. Conjuration. Small scientific potions station. A small botanical potions station budget. 0 out of 1. Complete more quests to increase conjuration budget in the room of requirement. Small botanical potions station. A small botanical potions station with one burner for brewing potions. Resources required. Moonstone. 58 out of 2. Small potions station budget. 1 out of 1. Resources required. Small eclectic potions station. Green. Pink. Purple. You have reached your budget for this type of item. Conjuration. Potions station Conjuration. Potion. Level 9. Gear. Level 9. Outfit. Equipped prefect school uniform. Super equipped item. Celtic attire. Slate jumper attire. Cloaks and robes. Leather equipped item. Leather longcoat. Superb. Facey wear. Gold wooden spectacles. Equipped item. Blue 4 eyes. Silver wooden spectacles. Equipped item. Blue 4 eyes spectacles. Equipped item. Wand handles, equipped, shell metallic, stock dark brown, save, stock dark brown. Stock dark brown, save, stock dark brown, shell, stock dark brown, saber gray. Wand handles, handwear, face, headwear. Circle button. Back, neckwear. Cloaks and robes, cloak, neckwear. Fringed house scarf. Well-appointed, handwear. Level. Challenges. Collections. What conjurations. Unknown. You have yet, potting tape, desk of description. Potting table with a small pot. A potting table perfect for growing a plant that requires a small pot. Small pot traits. Trait wand handle, level, inventory, talents, inventory. Beast notes, bathtub note. Bit offended the room thought I needed a bath, right, bathtub note, level. Inventory. Quests. All, the room of are you sure you want to abandon this quest? You may lose. The Daedal, Professor Sharp's assign, the room of Professor Sharp's, tracking unavailable. Professor Sharp's assignment 1. Tracking unavailable. Tracking is currently unavailable. The room of are you sure you want to abandon this quest? A demanding level, collections. Challenge quests. A demanding flight test, tracking unavailable. Gobs of tracking The deadline keys, level 9. Circle button. Conjuration. Circle herbology. Botanical pot, eclectic, scientific, potting table budget. 0 out of 1. Complete more quests to increase conjuration budget in the room of requirement. Potting table budget. 1 out of 1. Resources required. Moonstone. 60 out of 2. Botanical potting table with a small pot. Eclectic potting table with a Gothic potting table with a small pot. Conjuration. Small potting table. Shopping stations. Small potting tables. Medium potting tables. Potions. Utility. Scientific. Desk of description. A desk which can be used to identify unknown pieces of gear and their properties. Desk of description budget. 0 out of 1. Desk of description. A desk which can be used to identify unknown pieces of gear and their properties. Resources required. Conjuration. Utility.
Deke will be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
Thank you, Professor.
I will be sure to speak with Deke if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
Potting table. Small planter. Empty. Circle button, Dittany. The leaves of this medicinal herb are used in Wiggenweld potion. Dittany seeds can be purchased at the Magic Neep and can be grown in pots of any size. Ready in 10 meters 00s. Yield 5. L3 button. Empty pot. Circle button.
I've more
Back.
to teach you about transfiguration, if you have a moment.
I would like to teach you Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for a short time. Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. First, you'll need to gather some moonstone. You can acquire it by vanishing items here in the Room of Requirement, or you can gather it carefully outside of the Hogwarts grounds. Return to me once you've gathered enough, and we shall begin the lesson.
I have the moonstone you requested, Professor.
Good. Then we may begin your lesson. You can conjure more than potions and herbology tables. Conjuration can be used... Why don't you try it on the wall?
Conjuration. Rugs. Rug. Large, medium scientific conjuration budget. The conjuration budget indicates the total number of items that can be conjured. Medium scientific rug. A medium rug that would feel right at home in a library. Resources required. Moonstone. 60 out of 3. Medium scientific rug. Triangle button. Undo. L1 button R1 button. Rotate object. Down button up button. Change size. L2 button. Hold, disable snapping. Circle button. Conjuration. Rug, medium botanical rug. Medium eclectic rug, medium gothic rug. A medium conjuration budget. The conjuration budget indicates the total number of items that can be conjured. Medium gothic rug, red, white, yellow, default, black, blue. Resources required. Moonstone. 57 out of 3. Triangle button. Undo. L1 button R1 button. Resources required. Moonstone. 54 out of 3. Triangle button. Undo. L1 button R1 button. Rotate object. Down button up button. Resources required. Moonstone. 51 out of 3. Conjuration. Deck, seasonal deck, room of room, mischievous young witch gazing witch portrait, dapper, gazing wizard, nurse and house elves and nurse and baby conjuration budget. The conjuration budget indicates the total number of items that can be conjured. Nurse and baby portrait. A painting of a nurse. Resources required. Moonstone. 50 out of 1. Bickering couple portrait. Dapper wizard portrait. Gazing wizard portrait. Object must be placed against a flat surface. Selected space is currently occupied. Object must be placed against a flat surface. Resources required. Moonstone. 49 out of 1. Triangle, dapper wizard portrait. Bickering couple portrait. Nurse and baby portrait. House elves and mistress portrait. Gazing witch portrait. Niffler and witch portrait. Gazing wizard portrait. Conjuration. House elf, gazing, bickering couple portrait. Conjuration budget. The conjuration budget indicates the total number of items that can be conjured. Bickering couple portrait. A painting depicting a witch who seems rather irritated with a wizard. Resources required. Moonstone. 48 out of Conjuration. Herbology. Wall hangings. Wall. Gryphon. Oval mirror. Long mirror. Conjuration budget. The conjuration budget indicates the total number of items that can be conjured. Long mirror. A long, rectangular mirror with a smart reflection. Conjuration. Wall. Oval mirror. Winged mirror. Conjuration budget. The conjuration budget indicates the total number of items that can be conjured. Winged mirror. A rectangular. Resources required. Moonstone. 46 out of 2. Triangle button. Conjuration. Wall hangings. Stag skull decoration. A skull with which to decorate your potions. Furniture. Decorations. Herbology. Furniture. Room of wall hanging. Room of require. Room. Mischievous gazing witch portrait. A portrait of a contemplative house elves, nurse and baby. Conjuration budget. The conjuration budget indicates the total number of items that can be conjured. Bickering couple dapper gazing niffler and witch portrait. Object must be placed against a flat surface. Object not inside playable space. Resources required. Moonstone. 45 out of 1. Triangle button. Undo. Down. Conjurate. Wigged wizard. Gazing witch portrait. Furniture. Rugs. Seating. Tufted footstool. Eclectic chair. Gothic chair. Conjuration budget. The conjuration budget indicates the total number of items that can be conjured. Gothic chair. Resources required. Moonstone. 43 out of 2. Triangle button. Undo. L1 button. Conjuration. Seating. Circle button. Conjuration. Seasonal decoration. Wall hangings. Item. Utility. Decorations. Eclectic standing light. An scientific Gothic standing light. Conjuration budget. The conjuration budget indicates the total number of items that can be conjured. Gothic standing light. A Gothic standing light to brighten up your space. Resources required. Moonstone. 43 out of 2. Gothic standing light. Triangle button. Undo. L1 button R1 button. Resources required. Moonstone. 41 out of 2. Triangle. Conjuration. Conjuration. Circle button. Exit. Potions. Rugs. Seating. Furniture. Decorations. Decoration. Botanical standing light. Conjuration budget. The conjuration budget indicates the total number of items that can be conjured. Botanical standing light. A botanical standing light to brighten up your space. Resources required. Moonstone. 43 out of 2. Botanical standing light. Triangle button. Undo. L1 button R1 button. Rotate object. Down button up button. Scientific standing light. Selected space is currently occupied. Botanical standing light. Eclectic standing light. Resources required. Moonstone. 41 out of horned knight. Tables. A selection of decorated, huge, small botanical, large deck, small Gothic table. Conjuration budget. The conjuration budget indicates the total number of items that can be conjured. Small Gothic table. A small table. Small eclectic table. Small botanical table. Small scientific table. Small Gothic table. Resources required. Moonstone. 39. Conjuration. Circurbology. Utility. Wall hanging. Wall. Gryph. Long. Oval mirror. An oval shape. Long mirror. Conjuration budget. The conjuration budget indicates the total number of items that can be conjured. Long mirror. A long, rectangular mirror with a smart reflection. Resources required. Moonstone. 39 out of 2. Long mirror. Down button, up button. Change size. L2 button. Hold, disable snapping. Circle button. Backslash, hold, exit. Conjuration. Wall hanging, wall, Gryffindor wall, long, winged mirror. Conjuration budget. The conjuration budget resources required. Moonstone. 41 out of 2. Triangle button. Oval mirror. Object must be placed against. Conjuration. Statue. Room of requirement. Decorate. Furniture. Room of requirement. Room. Mischievous young witch. Gazing witch portrait. House elf. Dapper. Mischievous. Gazing. Niffler and witch portrait. Conjuration budget. The conjuration budget indicates the total number of resources required. Moonstone. 40 out of 1. Gazing wizard portrait. Dapper wizard portrait. Bickering couple portrait. Resources required. Moonstone.
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
I think you're ready to take on alteration. You can change the colors, patterns, and styles of your furniture to suit your taste. Let's get started, shall we? Watch closely as I demonstrate how to perform the altering spell.
The altering spell can be used to alter the physical form and features of items within the room of circled lumos. Utility. Allows you to see in dark areas or solve puzzles that require extra light. Altering spell. Transfiguration. Alter the physical forms and features of items when cast. Triangle button. Assign top. Niffler and witch portrait. A vibrant painting depicting a witch and her beloved Pat Niffler. Niffler and witch portrait. Cross button. Confirm. Down button, up button. Change size. L2 button. Hold, disable snapping. Selected space is currently occupied. Select Gazing Witch portrait. House Elves and Mistress portrait. Gazing Witch portrait. Niffler and witch portrait. Scientific potting botanical potting table with a small eclectic potting table with a small Gothic potting table with a small pot. Eclectic potting table with a small pot. Botanical potting table with a small eclectic potting table with a small medium Gothic rug, medium eclectic rug, medium botanical rug, medium scientific rug, medium Gothic rug. Conjuration. Circle button. Scientific walls. Unavailable. 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 Scientific walls. Conjuration. Circle but seating. Seating. Tables. Decorate. Small science. Conjuration budget. The conjuration budget indicates the total number of items that can be conjured. Resources required. Moonstone. 37 out of 2. Small botanical table. Resources required. Moonstone. 35 out of 2. Triangle button. Undo. Small eclectic table. Small Gothic table. Selected space is currently occupied. Selected space is currently occupied. Selected space is currently occupied. Conjuration. Conjuration. Seating. Seating. Tables. Furniture. Scientific cabinet. Tables. Seating. Tufted foot. Botanical. Conjuration budget. The conjuration budget indicates the total number of items that can be conjured. Botanical chair. A botanically inspired chair with a floral flair. Resources required. Moonstone. 35. Resources required. Conjuration. Eclectic chair. A peregrine, Gothic chair. A dark room of requirement artwork.
I have some questions about alteration, Professor.
Yes?
Those are all my questions. How do I use? What does the altering spell do?
What can I customize with the altering spell?
Alteration allows you to change the appearance of items you've conjured. You can change color, pattern, or style.
Those are all my questions.
Thank you, Professor. I have no more questions.
I'll be here if you need anything else.
Scientific walls. Default. Square button. Change visuals. Black. Blue. Eclectic potting table with blue. Square button, green. Pink. Purple. Red. White. Yellow. Default. Black. Blue. Green. Eclectic potting table with a small pot. An green. Pink. Purple. Red. White. Yellow. Default. Black. Blue. green, pink, purple. Eclectic potting table with a small pot. An eclectic potting table perfect for growing a plant that requires a small pot. Eclectic potting table with a small pot. Cross button. Scientific central floor. Scientific central floor. Small botanical table. A small table, well suited for studying.
Nicely done. Now you're ready for something a little more advanced. You can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the
Potting table. Small plant. Medium Gothic rug. Medium eclectic rug. Scientific botanical central floor. Eclectic central floor. Gothic central floor. Scientific central floor. Botanical central floor. Eclectic central floor. Gothic central floor. Eclectic central floor.
Your space might benefit from a bit of ambiance, don't you think? Deke, would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of magic some years ago. Deke thinks you'll enjoy it. Come and talk to Deke when you're ready.
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's ambience?
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
A cool, moonlit ambience.
I would like the room to feel as if it's being lit by the moon.
Oh, sounds perfect.
Quite a difference. Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deke to change it back. Now you have learnt a good bit about alteration.
Thank you, Professor. The room is full of possibilities.
Indeed. No matter how much time I spend here, the room always manages to surprise me.